Hello, and welcome back to the Fandom Academy, episode 2 of season 3. So last week, as you guys know, was the hello. Last week was the premiere of season 3 and also our 1-year anniversary episode, which was a ton of fun. As always, I'm joined by my two very happy and excited co-hosts, CJ and Layla. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to see all of you guys that I can't stop waving. And very excited. We have a good episode today. We are bringing back the games, so prepare your ears for the buzzers. And yeah, excited to talk about some awards, some great continued episodes of TV, and our little game. I'm going to stump every single one of you.
I don't know about that.
No. I just want everyone to know that my wrist was clicking every time I did that, so I'm gonna stop. I'm doing good. I'm very excited to talk about all these award shows that have been happening. Like CJ said, this is my Super Bowl. I stayed up till 4 a.m. every single time to watch all of them, and this is only the beginning. We've got some other big award shows coming soon, and I'm excited to talk about the winners and the poor losers. The poor losers. I'm very sad about.
That got beaten up by Kieran Culkin. How unfortunate.
Honestly, someone put this man on a leash and lock him in a cage somewhere because he is dangerous.
Honestly, I have such a gripe with the Emmys right now, and we'll get into it. But before we do that, before we get into any of the awards, episode 6 for Percy Jackson and the Olympians came out. And this was when we explored the LOTUS Casino, which, as we know from the movies, was a pretty incredible scene. With the poker face, poker face, all that shit.
That's not the words, by the way. Did you know that?
Really? What is it?
You know, it's not poker face, poker face. It's poker face, fuck her face. Like, that's the actual words.
Are you serious?
I learned that like a week ago, and I was like, that's not real.
Are you sure?
There's no way.
Yes. So I went on Spotify and looked at the lyrics, and that's the actual lyrics.
Wait a minute. That's so wild. Unbelievable.
You go, Lady Gaga.
Right, no, for real. What an icon. Yeah, that's news to me. That's really funny. But CJ, I'll pass it to you if you want to break down the episode for us.
Yeah, this was the episode for me that honestly, probably the only thing that had pressure to live up to, because we know the movies didn't really deliver a lot of phenomenal moments, but this episode, more than others, had an incredible scene to live up to. I'd say it did a pretty good job. I still think the other LOTUS Casino was a bit better, more iconic, but This was also a very, very solid episode. A lot of fun. We got, unfortunately, a lot of Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Colombia!
Me encantó.
I cannot.
But it was a lot of fun. And while we're on the topic, let's just talk about Lin in this episode. He's back as Hermes, and he did a little bit more dramatic acting than I would have liked him to do. But I was watching with my friends. Jacob, I know you're listening. Hi. And I was watching with my friends.
Hi, Jacob.
And
hi, CJ's friends.
One of my friends asked me why I distaste Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I was like, I don't distaste him. I just can't take him seriously.
He's just too silly to like being anything like this. Like, he's just the Colombia guy to me. That's all I see about him.
But if I try to take him seriously, I think he did a good job. I really liked how when they used the Rainbow Bridge or whatever it's called to contact Luke back at camp, and Percy was about to be like, hey, by the way, and it was like, no. And then Annabeth was like, no, we're cutting you off. I really liked what they did with Lin in terms of him being a father and how they kind of built that up a little bit. And it's going to matter here in a little bit. So what did you guys think of Lin in this episode?
He made me giggle. Still, I said this last week that I didn't really know what was going on in the series. I was just enjoying it. And this episode, I feel like I do know where it's going now. I feel like I've finally got to grips with it. It only took me 6 episodes. But yeah, I'm really liking the direction now. I think Lin's character, obviously I don't know anything about Hermes as a character, but yeah, it gave such like, I'm gonna be important in the times coming. And I don't know why, but that's the vibe he gave off to me. Obviously I have no idea what's coming, but I just feel like he's gonna be a very key part in everything that's coming, which scares me a bit. And I've heard some tales about Luke, which I don't really want to
Oh,
dive
she
into.
knows.
But,
She knows. She knows.
I do not want to get into that. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, that's all I'll say on that.
Yeah, so since I haven't really seen a lot of like Lynn's performances before this. I mean, obviously I've seen him sporadically here and there in like films and TV shows or whatever, but now that I've got you guys in the back of my head, I feel like I'm so hyper fixated on this man whenever he's on the screen, just to like see. And the amount of times I was like, don't do that. Or like just got like just an ick in general. It was actually really funny because like I never really realized it until until you guys started bringing it up. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, like you guys were saying, this was a really fun episode. I might start playing devil's advocate with this series just a little bit, only because kind of like CJ was hitting at before, the Lotus scene I feel like as a whole didn't really like live up to the expectations of like the Lotus scene. You know what I'm saying? Like even the movie didn't, but even the movie's better than what we got here. I feel like there wasn't really much going on. I mean, obviously we got the hunt for Pan, so to speak, in this whole virtual reality that we got set up here, in which CJ, I'll pass it back to you if you want to talk about their hunt for Pan.
Yeah, speaking of ick, that old little creature.
Dude, so creepy.
That fucking guy.
What do you call him?
So
Augustus,
creepy.
I think. What's his name?
Yeah, Augustus.
Yeah. What a weirdo, man. I was getting bad
So
vibes. And this kind of just plays into the whole Lotus thing. Like you were saying, one thing I really didn't like is they didn't actually eat the lotus flower. It was just kind of ventilated through, which I didn't really like that. Obviously, it's been so long since I've read the book. I'm working through it now. I'm nowhere close to the Lotus Casino in the book. But I don't know if that's how it was in the book. I'm not sure. But I know from the movie they actually ate the flower, and I would prefer that. Right. But they walked into the casino. They're like, we can't eat anything. We can't eat anything. We're going to get the lotus flower. We're going to poison. And they got poisoned anyway. I did like the idea of the hunt for Pan because it makes sense why Grover would be so attached to it, because that's kind of the arc Grover's been on this season. He's like been in touch with nature and like that whole world. And I kind of like that for him. What did you guys think about the way they did the lotus flower and the hunt for Pan?
I guess for me, go ahead, Layla, go ahead.
You go, Jade.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for me, just to like what you were saying with Grover, he's been kind of saying like he's felt alone in this whole, quest, only because his friends, Annabeth and Percy, don't really understand what Grover goes through and, the natural world. And so having August, who he seems to have had some sort of connection with before the Lotus Casino, and that kind of playing into then him saying, oh, come help me look for Pan, instantly like, oh no shit, I'm gonna go look for Pan, and it was really funny to see him towards the end of the episode in the VR set, which was that was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure where they were going with that, and I feel like that was just like a funny little way to kind of wrap that one up. But I hope, I don't remember exactly how that whole hunt for Pan thing goes in the movie or even in the books. But I hope it plays out the way that it seems to be. But yeah, Layla, I'll pass it to you. What did you think?
Yeah, I really liked the casino scene. One thing I could not stop laughing at was the fact they used levitating by Jennifer. That just really
that was their
made me
replacement for Poker Face.
After last week, I was waiting for Poker Face to start playing like at any given point during the episode, because I really thought they'd do like this fan service. But then Dua Lipa started playing. I was like,
right?
Did they replace Lady Gaga with Dula Peep? Like, is
Dula
that really
Peep?
the direction
Dula Peep?
going in right now? Dula Peep? And then I just could not focus on like the next 5 minutes because I was laughing about that. But yeah, I feel like the lotus flowers being sprayed into the air is kind of a cop-out. Like, I'm sorry if that's what actually happens in the book, but like, like, what do you mean? You just spiked these poor kids with lotus flower? Like, what?
Everyone too. That means everyone in the casino is spiked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish it was more clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did really like the detail. I can't remember the exact line, but because Grover forgot more than Percy and Annabeth did because he was alone and they were
Yeah,
together.
I
Yeah.
did really
I
like that.
really,
The
really liked
power of
that detail.
friendship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I liked that part.
Yeah.
Another part of this episode which I really enjoyed was when they were on the truck and they got out of the truck because the animals were so smart. And
Oh yeah.
it's like they're so brilliant, and then it cuts to a shot in the street where they're just
Yeah.
wandering, getting in the way
Like,
of things.
it's totally safe.
talking
It's
to
totally
So
safe
funny.
for the animals,
And
not the
that,
people.
that made me giggle. That was really funny. And also Percy learning to drive at the end of the episode in the parking garage.
That is
That was
me.
so
That's gonna
crazy.
be me when I try and get into a car.
I always forget you don't have your license.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no. Percy's me. I am Percy.
It was funny as hell. I really, really enjoyed that. But also going to the end of the episode, we see him go into the ocean by himself, and he meets this creature. I don't know if it had a name. It's this beautiful woman made of seaweed hair and glowing, and she tells
the glowy
Percy
woman.
that they missed it. They missed the summer solstice. Their quest is over, and that they can return to camp. And Percy's like, "What? No, I came here for a reason. We're gonna do it." Blah blah blah. And she gives him these things to the underworld. These like little ball keys to. I think it's a one way to get out of the underworld. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the books and in the movies, I know this because my friend Jacob told me, but they gave them 3. That's why in the original movie, Grover stayed back and hooked up with Rosario Dawson, which real. But also,
Right.
Layla's like, no.
Huh?
Aw.
But they gave them 4. But like, it kind of, I don't know how I feel about it because the Oracle said someone would have to be left behind, kind of made that thing, and that was kind of the arc they were working towards. And he was gonna have to choose between either Percy, Grover, Annabeth, and his mom, with he only had 3. So one of them was gonna have to stay behind. Kind of like how they gave them 4. I think it would have been, it kind of removes that dilemma. I'm curious to see how they do it now. It's different. And I feel like this has pretty much been a good adaptation of the book, but it looks like they're starting to change a little bit more things, which is scary a little bit. I feel like it's normally not good when things stray from the book, a la Game of Thrones final season. What did you guys think?
In the preview for the next episode, though, isn't Percy saying like you 2 are gonna leave with my mum? Like, is it like they only have 3 of those things? So I'm
I
wondering
wonder
if
if
like
they'll
something
lose one
happens to the other
somehow.
I was
one.
gonna say, I
Yeah,
feel like they're
or like
probably gonna lose them at
one
some
gets
point.
stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like someone trapped in the underworld tries to steal one or something
Yeah,
like that. Because
yeah.
Percy was definitely in the preview being like, "You guys are leaving with my mum, and I'm staying here." Like that's very much the vibe I got.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, while talking
Ooh,
about the
I
preview,
wonder. Never mind. I don't.
what were you
That's
saying?
like
No,
a
say
spoiler.
it.
No.
Say
I
it.
can't
Oh.
because it
Say
has
it,
to do
say it,
with
say it.
it has to do with a character
No,
that most if people
spoiler.
don't know, then yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Layla didn't know. No,
Well, I mean, she
does.
probably does, but
You know, it's just no. Like the thing I saw, I won't say the name. Oh, I already said the name earlier, but I just saw a tweet that it was like. Oh no, I won't say it because that's the actual spoiler. So I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
we were doing so good avoiding spoilers. But in the preview for next week,
moving on.
it looks like we're going to hell. We're going to the underworld. We saw some pretty creepy looking people. We saw Edge back with the sword as Ares, which it looks like we're going to
So
get that
sick.
fight next episode, which
Please,
is very, very
I
exciting.
was really waiting for that.
It does look like we're using the volume, which I have really complained about this entire
CJ is such a volume hater.
Number 1 volume hater right here. But I'm excited. There's only 2 episodes left, and I feel like we still have low-key a lot of... Yeah, there's only 2 episodes left, and it feels like we still have a lot of ground to cover. So I'm hoping we don't get the classic Disney Plus finales rushed type deal.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to get a little scared. I know Echo was
they
that
do
way.
Love their rushed finales.
Mando season 3 was definitely that way.
Yeah.
All over the place.
No, I'm sorry.
I was
the
gonna
whole
say.
Mandalorian season 3 was fucking rushed.
But
that's a story for another day.
Just going into the last 2 episodes, we're almost at the end. What's one thing or something you're hoping to see, most excited to see? For me, I'm really excited to see who the Lightning Thief is.
Right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm
Layla,
not.
Jaden, what are you guys excited about?
Jaden?
Oh, I mean, I guess for me, being that I don't really remember how most of this shit played out, I want to know who the Lightning Thief is. But
Stop!
I also want to, because I completely forget how, like, with if her mom is actually down there, if his mom is actually down there, I wonder how, like, that's all gonna play out, because obviously that's a big thing on Percy's chest right now, probably even more so than the quest itself. Like, the fact that he's gonna see his mom again after thinking she died, pretty crazy in itself. So I'm definitely excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I am excited. Okay, basically where I'm at. Percy and Annabeth, I love them to pieces. Is there gonna be more seasons of this? Like, are they gonna do
Oh, yeah.
all of the books?
I really hope so, yeah.
I'm excited to see where it ends with Percy and Annabeth in terms of like their relationship vibes, because you can definitely, or I can definitely still tell there's something there, but like they still seem too young to be like in a fully fledged relationship. So I'm tempted to see like, I'm excited to see like where it ends with them two in this season, and I hope nothing bad happens between them.
Also, I'm very
I'm
very
scared.
excited to see Lance Reddick's Zeus. Rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
Yeah.
I'm very very excited to see him, his portrayal. I think it'll be very very cool. And also, I'm very very excited to see what soundtrack bangers we have coming, because the last few episodes have delivered. We had "Baby Don't Hurt Me," which was fucking awesome. And the amusement park, we just got "Levitating," which isn't Poker Face, but it's still a banger. We've had Olivia Rodrigo. We've had some good songs, and I cannot wait to see what comes next. Play like Thunderstruck or something.
That would be hella fun. That would be a lot of fun.
But unless anyone has anything else to add about PJO episode 6, we will move on to Kieran Culkin, Sarah Snook, and Matthew McFadden absolutely beating the tar out of The Last of Us.
Yeah. So we talked about the Golden Globes already last episode, and we witnessed the start of the Succession sweep, the beef sweep, and
The
bear sweeps. Those are the 3 shows that are just taking everything, and that theme continued at the Critics' Choice and the Emmys. Yeah, a lot happened. We'll start with the Critics' Choice Awards. The host, Chelsea, I don't know her surname. I want to say it's Chelsea Handler.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler.
Yeah, fucking icon. I had no idea who this woman was until about halfway through the show when I realized she interviewed Pedro once, and that's where I knew her from. She was hilarious. She was one of the best hosts I've seen at an award show. Please just fire Joe Coyne, let her host everything.
That's her ex too. That's her ex. The way she threw shade at him.
I was shook when I found that out.
Yeah.
That's wild. I did not know
that probably felt so good.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Oh my god, yeah. So there were some really good winners for Critics' Choice Awards. And yeah, The Bear, Succession, and
can we talk about
the
Bear cast for a minute?
One? Beef. Yeah, we can. Beef. Oh my god, I can't name all 3 of them. Yeah, the Bearcast is taking home everything.
Iconic. Everything. They're so iconic. Ayo Edebiri representing Ireland.
Fucking 3 awards in like fucking 7 days is so crazy.
The Ayo Edebiri Ireland thing, I don't get it, but I'm here for it. Like, I don't understand where it stems from. But I was like, is she from Ireland? I was Google, where is Ireland from? And it's like Boston. So I was like, why the fuck? I'm missing the Ireland connection. If someone knows
the only thing I can think of are the Boston Celtics, and they're like an Irish team, but there is no other connection otherwise.
But she's iconic. Eben, I forget his last name. I know his name's Eben. He plays cousin. Eben Moss Bachrach, who plays cousin in The Bear, thanked Taylor Swift in in his acceptance speech, and guess what? Mother heard him, and Mother said congrats. And to get Mother to hear you, it's a lot. And so just because Mother supports him, I support him. And he can keep singing Love Story in his car on The Bear for as long as time continues, because I'm not there yet. I've only watched the first few episodes of The Bear, and I'm really enjoying it. But I haven't gotten that far yet, and it's iconic. It's just very iconic scene. I had to Google it on YouTube, and I loved it.
Have you seen like anything online about The Bear? About the intensity of the show?
No.
I had to prepare my anxiety for this show because it can get really fucking intense. Just like being in the kitchen and everybody yelling and shit and pans clanging.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's a bit too close to home.
I've worked in food service. I'm used to that shit. The Top Golf kitchen ain't got shit.
Stop it.
But also Jeremy Allen White, love that man since he was Lip Gallagher.
Yeah,
that Emmy was for Lip.
That's what I was saying the whole time. I was watching and I was like, Lip Gallagher is so proud right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So
first of all,
for him.
I would love to talk about the Emmys real quick, and this is a total off-topic thing for the Emmys. For I want to say like 5 years, 53 Emmys. Better Call Saul has won 0, which is fucking blasphemous to me. Better Call Saul is literally, between that and Breaking Bad, top 3 television of all time. I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense, especially with this.
It had some tough competition throughout the days, though.
I guess so.
Game of Thrones.
Better Call Saul, in all of its years of being, you know what I'm saying? That's insane. I get it now because there's been some really fucking amazing TV, and like again, The Bear beat, like, kudos to all of them because I've seen it and I love it all. But really, 53 Emmys across its entire lifetime and not won a damn thing. That's so wild to me. But that's my gripe with the Emmys right now.
That's gonna be The Last of Us' legacy.
Fuck. Don't say
that. Anyways,
I don't actually mean that. I just wanted to.
I don't care.
Wait, we haven't talked about Succession yet.
I'm getting there. I don't want to talk about Succession right now. It upsets me. So I'll run through a few random Critics' Choice winners. Oppenheimer won 8 awards at the Critics' Choice Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, etc. Barbie followed with 6 wins, including Best Comedy and Best Song, which was one of the funniest moments of the night. I'm Just Ken won Best Original Song. Ryan Gosling's face in that moment was fucking hilarious because he knows that should have gone to What Was I Made For. He knows. And the fact he didn't even go on stage to accept the award with Mark Ronson was kind of
fuck
funny,
Mark Ronson for that, or Ryan Gosling, whoever decided against it. But
literally, why would you not have him go
think
up and...
that face was him realizing he's probably gonna have to perform that shit at the Oscars.
I will die. I would die.
They're gonna do what they did for fucking Encanto, because for Encanto, when we don't talk about Bruno was nominated, they had Megan Thee Stallion come out there and sing that shit. They're gonna get
kind of iconic though.
They're gonna get I don't know. I can't think of a male singer right now. Charlie Puth. They're gonna get Charlie Puth out there singing.
No. We will
Jason
get
Derulo.
To the Charlie Puth.
Jason Derulo. Bye. He would do it in a heartbeat. No. You know he would.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is Ken.
Hell no. Hell no.
Please? Oh my god.
I am very excited to see who performs that song at the Oscars, though. I think Ryan will do it. I think he has the balls to do it. I think he'll do it.
I think like
he doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say if he doesn't, then probably Simu Liu will do it. Which I really
don't
want.
If we get Mark Ronson singing it, I'm gonna get an ick. Ick. No one can sing that song but Ryan Gosling.
Ryan should just come up with a different version of it like he did for Christmas and just call it the Oscars version of I'm Just Ken.
I'm just kidding. I am excited for that though, and seeing Billy sing is gonna be great too. And do it probably too. They're probably gonna have 3, and maybe even Olivia. I hope Olivia gets the nom for Best Original Song for the Hunger Games song. I think that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Oh no, she's performing at the Grammys. She got confirmed for that. I was gonna say, isn't she performing? But yeah, the Grammys. So still on Critics' Choice, I'll read a few of the good winners. The Holdovers, Paul won Best Actor for The Holdovers. Emma Stone won Best Actress for Poor Things.
Yeah.
Obviously, Oppenheimer won Best Picture. RDJ won. Best Ensemble went to Oppenheimer over Barbie, Air, The Color Purple, The Holdovers, and Killers of the Flower Moon, which I feel like was gonna be a tie between Oppenheimer and maybe Barbie or Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah. Nolan won Best Director again. Barbie Best Screenplay. I could go on and on and on, but we will move on to the Emmys, which was a very entertaining show. I loved watching the Emmys this year. I feel like there was some really great moments.
I love the way they did the presenting with like the different shows reuniting, like seeing Grey's Anatomy reunite, and like Kim Jong and Joel McHale from Community reuniting. There were some really cool moments. I wish the Game of Thrones one, because they had the set built. I wish they got more than Peter Dinklage. I love Peter Dinklage.
Pedro was that. You could have had Pedro go to the Game of Thrones reunion.
Pedro. Hello? I find it hard to believe they couldn't have got like Emilia Clarke or who plays Jon Snow? I'm blanking. Kit Harington. I feel like he would have been down. I know for a fact Robb Stark would have been down. Richard Madden would have done it. Where were they? Where were they?
Missed opportunity.
But, I know, but seeing Peter Dinklage next to that throne again was still very iconic. That made my heart full, and hearing that music was cool. And can we just, before we start talking about specific awards, can we get a fuck you to Charlie Puth for wrecking my feelings?
Yeah, we can. I had to mute it halfway through because I was like, I'm not doing this to myself.
See, I was fine when he was singing See You Again, because the amount of times Charlie Puth has sung that song for a eulogy at these award shows.
It was the Friends part.
Then it transitioned to I'll Be There For You, and I was like, shut the fuck up.
That's when I had to mute it.
Immediately when it changed to that, I started tearing up. It was a beautiful, beautiful tribute, but like, goddamn, give me a warning.
Yeah, that was a lot. It was also just seeing all the pictures, I was actually, oh my god, like we have lost a lot that year. It was really, really emotional.
Anthony Anderson was also great as a host too. I thought he was fun.
He did a great job.
The only thing I didn't really like how they did with his mom yelling at people to get off the stage. I thought it was awkward.
It was funny for the first couple of times.
I thought the one with Jennifer Coolidge was really awkward, where she was like, let me just finish one more time. Yeah. I was like, just play the music. Just let them yell over the music. You don't need to yell over someone else. It's just weird.
Yeah,
but
I agree. So we witnessed another Succession sweep, another Bear sweep, another Beef sweep at the Emmys. We got a hilarious moment between Pedro Pascal and Kieran Culkin. Pedro presented the award for, I think it was Best Actor in a Drama, something or other.
Maybe.
Lead actor in a drama. I can't remember.
It might have been because if it was lead actor in a drama, it would have been Kieran Culkin. I don't think he presented to Kieran.
It was something. And he came up and in his poor little arm sling, because he fell down the stairs at his dad's house. Poor guy. And and that was only revealed like in a tiny moment on the red carpet. He hadn't like officially said like, this is how I hurt my arm.
Yeah.
So he was like, a lot of people have been asking about my arm, and the real reason is Kieran Culkin beat the shit out of me. And Kieran's face in that moment, I have no idea how he kept it together for so long. Like, it was only when Pedro left that Kieran left, and I was dying. It was hilarious.
He presented the Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. He presented Matthew McFadden. Yeah.
Okay.
I could hear him saying drama series in my head, so I knew it was something to do with that. But we got a lot of great moments at the Emmys. There was so many nominations for Ted Lasso. I really, really was rooting for Ted Lasso. When
they had Brett Goldstein and Juno Temple present together.
And Juno, yeah. Oh, stop.
When they jump scares with the Ted Lasso finale. And one of the nomination packages.
Foul. I was really hoping it pulled through because obviously it's the final season. So I was really hoping,
it was going up against the Bear.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I am happy for the Bear because I love Io and I love Jeremy. I still need to watch The Bear. That's why I'm not like praising it to the full because I haven't seen it. But yeah, there were some great nominees, great winners. Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary was a really great win.
Yeah.
I was so happy for her. Jennifer Coolidge was a really fun win too. As soon as her name popped up, because like, I didn't know
I hate
much
all
about
you
the
gays
nominees.
or whatever.
Thank
The
you
girl
to
who
all the
hate-
evil
gays.
gays. I
Gays.
was dying. What an icon.
Also,
Yeah,
we didn't talk
Matthew
about this.
McFadden.
I'm gonna circle back to the Critics' Choice real quick because when America Ferrera got her award,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
that
god,
was
yes.
phenomenal. Her speech was amazing, and when Margot presented to her, and just when she came up and just a powerful, powerful speech, and Ryan was in tears, Greta was sobbing. It was so good. I love America Ferrera so much.
Unsurprising.
Yeah.
It was so
Especially after
deserved
the way
after
she
that
delivered
monologue.
that monologue in Barbie.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
pissed she didn't get like a supporting actor nom
Right.
for that monologue
Me
alone.
too.
Insane.
That
In
was
my-
a really great moment.
I'm taking a rhetorical theory class in college right now, and we had to think of a positive example of rhetoric, and my group and I decided on the Barbie monologue from America Ferrera. Like, that monologue is
Nice.
legitimately so powerful, and it is so meaningful too. And she's insane. I'm so happy she got some recognition at least for her role. So that was very happy. I just wanted to circle back to that.
Absolutely.
That was a really great moment. Yeah, we got a lot of winners from Beef, a lot of winners from Succession again. I was, my last straw of hope is that Pedro will win the People's Choice Award because I feel like the people love him.
I am a registered People's Choice voter, and I voted for Pedro Pascal.
Me too. Me too.
And I also
really
voted for Glenn Powell. I'm using my
Right.
voice,
I voted for him
to
too.
make a difference. To
Of
make a
course.
difference in today's world.
Get out and vote, guys. Get out and vote.
This is so important.
This is the most important election you will ever witness in your life. Like, I'm telling you.
You cannot complain unless you vote. Get to the polls.
Yeah.
Also, vote Mother Taylor Swift. She's nominated for like probably 1 billion
Obviously.
People's Choice Awards this year. So
Yeah,
listen,
I feel
audience. If you are a People's Choice voter, vote for Pedro Pascal on the TV categories.
Please.
Vote Glenn Powell in all your movie categories.
Please.
And vote Taylor Swift in all your music categories.
Exactly.
Like, it's so
that
simple.
easy.
Also, maybe if you want to give J-Law a little love in the movie category, I'd be okay with that too. Yeah. That's valid.
Also, Bella Ramsey and The Last of Us, please. I'm sick of seeing it lose because this is like the third time in the last week and a half that I've seen The Last of Us lose, and it just gets more painful every single time. It was like at 20 to 4 in the morning, I was like waiting for Pedro's category to come up, and I was just like, please. And then as soon as I heard the Succession music came on, I turned that shit off. I was done. Yeah, that's all I've got for the Emmys. I do want to quickly talk about the BAFTA nominations that came out today. Barbie has been snubbed. Like, I am shocked right now. It has no nomination for Best Film, no nomination for Best Director. Greta did not get a nomination for Best Director.
Terrible. Atrocious. That's terrible.
It's bad.
Who are the nominees for Best Director other than Nolan and
so we have
Scorsese,
Andrew Hay for All of Us Strangers, Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, Alexander Payne for The Holdovers, Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer, and Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. All of that over Greta Gerwig.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a great look when you only have one woman nominated.
Right.
No.
Especially when Barbie and Greta exist.
Exactly. Not in the year of Barbie. Come on now.
Yeah.
Margot did get a nomination for leading actress, and Ryan did get a nomination for supporting actor.
I want Ryan to win one of these. Listen, RDJ is so good. Yeah. But the award shows this year have been so predictable. If it's a drama movie, it's going to Oppenheimer. If it's a comedy movie, it's going to Poor Things or The Holdovers. If it's a TV show, like, same thing. Comedy, The Beef, Bear. Not comedy, Succession. Like, they've been so predictable.
One of the really great categories this year is the Rising Star Award. You've got Phoebe. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Phoebe Geneva, the one who was in Bridgerton. We've got Io, obviously, Jacob Elordi, Mia McKenna Bruce, which some of you will know from How to Have Sex, or if you're an icon, you will know her from The Dumping Ground as T. Taylor. What a fucking icon. And also Sophie Wilde, which
Right.
I feel like is a really great category. I would love to see Io take it home, but I wouldn't be mad if it's Jacob. But I don't really think
Jacob
is a
Elordi.
star.
I feel like he's already hit that point. I feel like
I
he's
was
been
gonna
a star
say,
for a while.
yeah.
Yeah. He'll probably win it though. He's had a good ass year.
He did.
Even though he had like Euphoria and became a star, I feel like this was the year that kind of cemented him as a star, if that makes sense, because he had Priscilla and
Yeah.
Saltburn, which both got a ton of
True.
attention. So
Saltburn has a few noms at the BAFTAs too, which
It
is
does.
good to see.
I was happy that it's been getting noms. Like Rosamund Pike and Barry Keoghan got them at the Globes. So I'm very excited about that because Saltburn's art. It may not be your cup of tea, but it is art.
It is.
It
It
absolutely.
is cinema.
But yeah, unless anyone has anything to add about award show season.
Where was Glenn Powell's best acting nom? I'm sorry, where was it?
Yeah.
I saw the acting chops in anyone but you. I saw the acting chops. I saw when he screamed at Sydney Sweeney, when he put her hands on the kitchen cabinet. I saw
No
it.
spoilers, I'm going tomorrow.
It's in the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I was meant to go last week, but I slept through my screening again.
Bye.
Anyways.
Not you. Hypocrite. Phony.
What do you mean?
Pickle.
I was tired, okay? Leave me alone. Alright,
Moving on.
Game. One of you, please.
The tension is high, and there's only one way for this to be settled. In
Okay.
a game of Who Doesn't Belong. We're bringing back the buzzers. It's going to be similar to kind of the way the last game worked in terms of answering.
My buzzer.
Yeah, me
But
too.
we're going to name their pop culture theme. We're going to say 4 things, whether it be actors, songs, movie titles, TV shows. And one of them is not going to belong. That's going to be up to you guys at home to guess which one doesn't fit in alongside Jaden and Layla, who are competing for points and trying to stop me from winning for like the 10th game in a row. All right. I will start. So let me get the scoring correct.
Okay.
And I will read you my first set of clues.
I'm scared. Let me test my
Jones.
buzzer. Wait, buzzer check. Let's do a buzzer check.
I heard it loud and clear.
Jaden? Okay.
Cool.
Say your name afterwards because both our buzzers are the same.
All right.
Okay.
Felicity Jones, Cillian Murphy, Dennis Leary, and Paul Giamatti.
Repeat.
Felicity Jones, Cillian Murphy, Dennis Leary, and Paul Giamatti.
Me.
Jaden.
I'm gonna say Felicity Jones.
Nope. Incorrect.
Shit. Okay.
Layla, do you have a guess? Felicity Jones, Cillian Murphy, Dennis Leary, and Paul Giamatti.
Layla. Cillian Murphy?
It is Cillian Murphy.
Shit.
The category was actors in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Felicity Jones, Dennis Leary, and Paul Giamatti all made appearances.
Nice.
So Layla gets a point.
I was going the BAFTA route for some reason because I saw Cillian was.
No, I was going like
nominated.
Emmy route.
Okay.
I tried to screw you up by putting Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti in.
Yeah,
then you'd
yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god, they're both
Yeah.
nominated this year.
Very good.
But then you're probably in your head like, what the fuck is Dennis Leary nominated for?
Yeah, I was a little confused. That's why I had to take a guess.
All right, Layla, what is your facet?
Okay, you ready? So
Mhm.
we have Ryan Gosling, Andrew Garfield, Oscar Isaac, and Kieran Culkin.
Repeat.
Ryan Gosling, Andrew Garfield, Oscar Isaac, and Kieran Culkin.
CJ.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac.
Do you know why it's Oscar Isaac?
Hasn't won an award.
No. Okay, so you'll get a point, but Jaden, if you can name the category, I'll give you a point.
So Oscar is the oddball out of Ryan Gosling.
Or CJ, you can have a bonus point if you can guess the category.
Huh.
Nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars? That's the only thing I can think of.
Nope.
But Kieran wasn't nominated for that.
Actors you're obsessed with. Actors you're not obsessed with.
Okay. I'll tell you.
Andrew hasn't been anything with Pedro.
It was actors that have had an on-screen romance with Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That's good.
That was very.
When was Kieran?
Yeah.
Where was Kieran?
It was in a really old movie.
I was gonna say they were young.
It was when they dated, like in real life, but I can't remember what film it was.
I was thinking Scott Pilgrim for Kieran. I was like, wait, everyone else was in Scott Pilgrim.
All right, Jaden, over to you.
All right. So, of course, this is just very on brand for us. So my first little thing here is Oscar Isaac, Eva Mendes, Pitbull, and Pedro Pascal.
Layla?
Go ahead.
Pitbull?
Nope.
I was gonna say Pitbull because he's a musician and the others are.
Wait.
Oh, CJ. Wrong buzzer. Fuck, I was gonna say. Eva Mendes.
Both wrong.
What is it?
The correct answer is Pedro Pascal because the other three are all Cuban artists.
That's good.
Stumped them.
All right. Mine is a music-themed one. We have Mother, also known as Taylor Swift, Adele, Bruno Mars, and Queen Bey, Beyonce, who don't belong.
Who was the second one?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, Adele, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce.
Layla?
What's up?
Is it Beyonce?
It is Beyonce. Do you know why?
Is it? Was it Grammy Album of the Year winner?
It is. Wow. Beyonce has never won Album of the Year. The other three have.
Do I get 2 points for that?
First of all, is that real? Because that's insane.
Yeah. He's never won.
Do you know why I knew that?
Because people were pissed when Harry Styles won.
The only reason I knew that is because I literally got a TikTok yesterday of like the past 10 years of Album of the Winner years, and I was like,
crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Damn it.
Perfect. Again,
people were pissed. I remember how pissed people were when Harry Styles won and Beyonce didn't. Because that was like Beyonce's
and then he was like,
shot.
That doesn't happen to people like me, shut the fuck up.
Right.
And then Adele, that's why Adele was pissed too. So she looked visibly upset.
Yeah. Okay, on to my second round. This is a bit of a niche one, but I think if you think about it, you'll get it. Okay. Blue, pink, yellow, and purple.
CJ.
Yeah.
Pink is not a color of
Why?
Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. You guys are good at this.
Yeah. That was good. That was quick.
That was a good one.
All right, Jayden.
Okay, now it's me. All right, this is the one that I said was kind of confusing. Maybe. Star Wars, MCU, Fox X-Men, and DC.
CJ.
Yeah.
DC.
Okay. Do you know why?
Kevin Feige involved.
No.
I think I know why.
Yeah.
Because Oscar Isaac wasn't in DC.
Right. Correct. You guys each got a point. Good shit.
knew
Kevin
it.
Feige wasn't either. That's fake.
Shut up.
Although you were right, it wasn't my pick.
All right. This is the one I designed to fuck y'all up.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange.
Like the characters, not the films, like
Yeah,
all characters.
The characters, yeah.
Say it again.
Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange.
Me.
Jaden.
One of them is dead.
Incorrect.
Iron Man. I was gonna pick Iron Man.
Iron Man's correct, but that's not the category.
Okay. Sorry.
Scarlet Witch is
Iron
also
Man.
dead.
We don't know.
Iron
though.
Man, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange. Oh, because Layla, because Iron Man doesn't have actual superpowers.
Nope. And the answer I was looking for was all of these characters appeared in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness except for Iron Man.
Oh. Yeah.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah?
Yeah, remember? Fucking
Lashana?
yeah.
Lashana Lynch?
She
Maria
was
Rambeau?
that universe's, yep. This little shit. At least I got Iron Man.
Yeah. For the wrong reasons. Layla, yo
Alright.
up.
I thought it was you next. Oh no, you just went.
I
Okay,
just
yeah.
went.
Alright. Okay. Ready? Timothy Chalamet, Pete Davidson, Bad Bunny, and Jacob Elordi.
CJ.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah. Why?
Hasn't dated Kylie Jenner.
Not quite.
Kendall Jenner.
Nope.
Wait, I'm gonna say because he.
I need specifics.
Is he the only one that hasn't hosted SNL yet?
No.
That's something to do with the damn Kardashian family.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Hasn't dated a member of the Kardashian Jenner family, not just a specific sister.
I'm giving myself a point for that.
No.
That's some bullshit.
Maybe if you got it right, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I knew it like that. I knew it from the minute you went from fucking Timothy Chalamet to Pete Davidson. I knew exactly where that shit was going.
Whatever. All right, Jaden.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yup.
Yeah.
I have blue, black, yellow, and red.
CJ.
Okay.
Black's not a primary color. You goof.
What? No.
Black is not a primary
Layla.
color.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yellow.
Wrong again. Got him. So
It's
actually red.
Wait.
Okay,
Okay,
so
red.
give us the answer.
So let us try
it's
guess.
red.
Yeah, try to guess. Yeah.
So yellow.
Not a color on
black
Nightwing
and
suit.
blue.
Close, CJ. Just not Nightwing. What were you saying, Layla? Yeah, it is blue.
Blue Beetle suit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So I had 6 points. Layla had 4, and Jaden had a whopping 1 point.
Did you deduct
That's so
that
typical.
fake ass point?
I didn't give it to me. No, I did not give myself a point for the Kardashians. I did give me a point for
think
Jacob Elordi, though.
I think someone else needs to be in charge of scores next time. There's some bullshit going on here.
Just get better. Duh.
Don't cheat.
You're pissed I got that Kardashian one so quick.
You didn't get it. That's the whole point of this. You did not know.
I had no idea.
I did.
Whatever.
That was actually a lot of fun.
Anyways, we're actually breaking up. This is the last episode of Fandom Academy.
Thank you for supporting us. We will never see you again.
Signing off forever.
Bye.
But kiddingly, Jacob, close us. Not Jacob. Oh my God, Jaden. Jacob Elordi's still in my head.
I was gonna say, you know what's on this man's mind now.
He's gonna go.
Yeah. So had a fun
Also,
episode.
Jacob
Great
Elordi
game.
on Jacob Elordi on Saturday Night Live this Saturday.
Oh yes,
with Renee
check
Rapp.
that out, please.
A whole bunch of iconicness going down.
Who's the musical guest? It was someone.
Renee Rapp.
Renee Rapp.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say someone very new.
The
Okay, cool.
proud ageist Renee Rapp.
Yeah, I saw that.
She is so real. I love her
so much. She's so
crazy.
Her Mean Girls press tour has been so funny. There was this one where she was talking about Megan Thee Stallion's ass, and she was like, "It's the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen."
She is. I love her. Oh my God.
Yeah, the clips I've seen from her press tour are fucking hilarious.
Dude,
So.
and Chris Briney, who sits next to her, just looks so terrified every time because he has no idea what's about to come out of her mouth.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
guys want more Renee Rapp, this is just a little plug for a show that Gabrielle watches and had me watching a couple episodes of it. I think it's called Sex Lives of College Girls or something like that. It's really good, really funny. And so definitely check that out if you're listening.
While we're on the subject, did you all also see the thing with Renee Rapp where they asked? Well, this is kind of a spoiler for Mean Girls. So
Us with the spoilers today. What is happening?
I'm gonna say it, but actually no, I won't say it. I won't say it. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Well,
I
we'll talk.
know
We'll
what
talk.
you're
really funny.
Well, what? Yeah, never mind. Don't say it. It's okay. we're going to see it soon. So
We have spent 90% of this episode debating whether to spoil something or not.
I can clip that
We
alone and be like,
literally-
oh wait, should I? Oh no,
we
I'm not gonna say that
literally-
actually.
We did this last week too with The Last of Us Part 2. I was like, do I say that? Do I really?
Sorry, guys, for stressing you out. You guys are really trying hard to avoid spoilers.
Just keeping them on their toes.
We probably won't spoil it, but we might.
Right, but in
But
the
we're
off
at least
chance-
gonna reflect. We're at least gonna reflect before we do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Right.
think about it.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
with that, that'll pretty much wrap up our episode 2 of season 3 here. It's been a fun episode. I love doing these games; they're a lot of fun. And episodes like this, where the morale is just, and we're having a good time, very fun to clip. Who's doing it?
It was Layla.
It wasn't me.
But yeah, these guys are like my children here. What's happening? Oh, what is happening?
Do the outro to this, please.
Anyway,
talking.
CJ, where can the people find you? And what are you up to?
You can
Oh
find
my
me
God.
anywhere at CJDart_, and follow me at Letterboxd. Just watch Poor Things. Just watch Nope. I'm going to see 3 new movies next week. I'm seeing All of Us Strangers, where Paul Mescal is being hot and gay.
Woo!
I'm seeing The Beekeeper next week, where Josh Hutcherson is being hot and evil. And I'm watching American Fiction next week, where Jeffrey Wright is just being the absolute icon that he is. So
Yeah.
my reviews up on Letterboxd on there. So all 3 movies I'm very excited for. So yeah.
Nice. Layla, what about you?
You can find me anywhere at Falcons Nat. I'm doing a double viewing tomorrow of Anyone But You at 2:30.
About damn time.
And then
If you don't sleep through it.
Got him.
anyways. And then Mean Girls at 5 p.m., which I'm very excited about. Gonna set my alarm. Look out for my reviews on Letterboxd. And yeah, thank you for listening, and thank you for listening to our very, 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 very long episode last week. If you did. And yeah.
I feel like we should have to pay people if they listen to us for that long. They gotta go on
I
a
feel
payroll.
sorry for the people that did.
They
I
loved
hope it
every
made
second
your
of it.
day.
They loved every second of it. But yeah, you guys can find me on pretty much all socials at jaden.cmduran. This year, just trying to see more movies. watch more TV, and I
Make
mentioned
more
this.
drinks.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. In the last episode, I mentioned I will be starting like content creating some different cocktails and bartending stuff. So that's gonna be a lot of cool. You can check that out on Duran.drinks pretty much anywhere. And yeah, if you guys have nothing left to say, that'll wrap us up.
One last
Aiden
game
said,
quiz.
"Cut."
One last game quiz.
Uh-oh. Bonus
Matthew
round.
McFadden, Sarah Snook, Pedro Pascal, and Kieran Culkin.
This motherfucker.
I don't
right
want to
now.
hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jaden, please. Thank you for listening. See you next week. We will be back to talk about Percy Jackson episode 7.
We will be back, but CJ will not be back after he was killed by Layla for even bringing it up. Bye.
Peace.